Okay, it's 5 o'clock, so we'll call this budget and finance meeting to order. I have just handed out a copy of the minutes from the previous meeting and give you folks a little time to look over it, and then I'll entertain a motion to approve and dispense with the reading.
Motion. I'll make that motion.
Motion from Christie Ross, second from Cole Taylor. Is there any discussion, any additions or corrections? Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye. Motion carries 5-0.
Okay, thank you. Okay, first,
Agenda.
I'm sorry?
Agenda.
Yes, sir. A motion to approve the agenda.
Make that motion.
Mr.
I'll
Taylor.
second.
Mr. England, second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, first item on the agenda is to appoint a vice chair, and I'll entertain nominations for that.
I'll nominate Tommy Savage if he's interested.
I decline the nomination. Thank
Okay,
you.
welcome.
I'll nominate Randy England.
Okay, Randy England. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay.
What? Let me write this down.
All right. Okay, there's a motion and a second that Randy England is vice chair. Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Tommy just a minute. And the second item on the agenda is to appoint a secretary, and I will open the floor to nominations for that.
I'll nominate Tommy if he will so inclined to accept it.
I'll second that if you accept it.
Let me catch up here.
Okay. Run a little faster.
Sorry.
Don't worry. I've been in some stressful situations in this position, and
understand.
I'll tell you to slow down.
Understand, anytime.
Motion was from Cole.
Motion for me, second.
Motion from Randy and second from Commissioner Taylor.
You're already doing it, Tommy. Yeah.
Well, I told him that I would do it till somebody got elected. Unless you want it.
No, dear. No, thank you. Done my time on that one.
All right,
Okay.
we got a motion and a second, and I assume that Commissioner Savage is willing to serve because he hasn't said otherwise. Is there any discussion concerning this? Then all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Mr. Savage.
You're welcome.
Okay, now what we got on the agenda is a budget update from Justin, and I'll let him tell us, Justin, anything interesting or important come up other than the amendments that we're gonna speak of later?
No, nothing. There are, at some point down the road, we are gonna do a few amendments with the fee offices and some of the people who had never had a budget before.
Right.
Of course, we knew going in with them establishing new budgets, things would be missed, things would be overlooked, things need to be shuffled. There's a few of those that have come up that are not pressing yet, but we'll address, once we get a little closer, maybe halfway through the year, we'll address those.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is to consider the new ambulance purchase from EMS. And Justin, I think you handed us.
It should be the top.
Should be the top
amendment.
one. And that is for $200,000. And I think Director Denny is here. Preston, is your understanding that's going to be a little less than
Yeah,
two?
the officer said on one of the trucks we were looking at to keep from having to go through the whole bid process and stuff, going off on the state approved vendors. The price that they give us was $197. That also includes one of the striker load systems like we have in all of our other trucks. And that load system is about 26,000. But that 197 includes that with the truck. Just the truck itself was right at 170.
Okay.
But we went
And
ahead and
that's
done
new,
it
it's
with
not
the load
rebuilt.
system. The ones we have, we've got a little age on them and some wear and tear. And the truck we're wanting to replace does not have a load system in it, so we can't move one over.
And this is all new?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's the
All right.
first time we've been able to do that in a while.
Yeah, it's been a few years. I would entertain a motion to approve this resolution.
I'll make a motion, we approve his,
All right, motion made by Randy.
Slow down.
sorry.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Who made that motion?
I did.
Randy did, and Ms. Ross. Would anyone like to speak to that motion? Okay, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? That's 5-0.
Preston, you did say that this, at 200,000, it includes the lift system? Okay,
This is not a remount, this is all new.
all new.
Okay, the next amendment is the schools, and I'll let Director Cox speak to that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just two items really that we're looking at, well, three items. One, the moving some money out of our reserves, the Sign for Education account. At the bottom, I think if you've got a copy of that
It'll be page 2.
amendment there. The computer lease, where the tax money that we received, we had to reconfigure the number of computers, and that drove the price up. We stayed with that 3,250 computers that we said we were going to replace, but our Windows 7 computers were unsupported, so we had to get those out. So we had to buy more desktops, so it cost a little bit more. So this $132,495 would be our part of the computer lease. That'd be for this year, and then next year, we have the money in our budget to do it annually for the next 3 years.
Does that include them Chromebooks, or is that a whole different?
No, that includes the Chromebooks and the desktops, yeah. So we'll be replacing, there's a mix of two. The Chromebooks, we were gonna, by doing this, we can buy them for next year and save about $61,000 by doing it that way, rather than waiting until next year to do it. So we're kind of buying ahead, is what we're kind of doing.
My comment is the Chromebooks is working very well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In the class that we've got going out there,
Yeah.
and that's working very well.
Yeah, good, yeah, they
They're
seem to be.
allowing them, if I understand right, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but they're allowing them to take them home so they can do their online work.
Yes, yeah.
I mean,
And
that's working out real good.
now every kid from 8th grade to high school has one for themselves that they take home at night. So hopefully, we're going to be able to expand that. But,
I like it.
yep. So that's that part. And then we got our USDA loan that you all approved. The board decided if we could, since we've got a good start on the ESG project, we've saved about $70,000 right now. If we could start paying that loan back early, then we save interest on the back end.
Yeah.
So if we move this 135,593, that is starting to pay back that loan on November 1st rather than diverting it a year. And that'll get us through the 8 months, and then hopefully, if everything works out right, our savings will start paying, for the rest of the time. But we're estimating that we should have about $158,000 in savings by the end of the school year. And that would.
That's on the
help us.
ESG program.
Yeah, with the ESG program. So that's why we wanted to go ahead and move that money to start paying that off early, just to cover ourselves. I don't think we'll use all of this, and if we don't, it'll roll right back into our reserves, but we just want to make sure we start.
Roll back in.
Mhm. Yeah, if we don't use it all.
And that was, this year was deferred, but we
Yes.
had the option to pay, so that's.
Yeah, we
we're just
could have
gonna try to
deferred
get
it another
Okay.
year.
Okay.
but I just feel like I kind of did the math on it, and if if we go ahead and start paying it, in 10 years, we'll have paid that part off. And then we should have about 169,000 payment over 10 months that we would have, if we didn't pay it off a year early, that we would have to pay. So we can take that 169,000, start applying it to the principal, which lowers the interest, which hopefully will save money on the back.
Just say it was 169,000, what the estimated savings?
That's what it would be on the back end, yeah, by paying it off a year early.
I won't have to this year, you're looking.
Yeah.
It's like paying on your house, so they
And
pay
then,
off quicker.
and then the 100,000 is the grant that we got, and that's for the diabetes grant for the physical fitness center at the middle school. So that's just money that's gonna come in and go right back out.
All right, I'll go ahead and entertain a motion to approve this.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, wait a minute. We want to do discuss two items, computer lease, and price went up on the computers. I need some facts and figures on that.
Yeah, it should be in that amendment that you've got.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to read over it.
Oh,
here.
okay.
It's on the
We just
second-
got it last
Flip
week.
over one page, it's at the bottom down there.
Okay.
So see
Okay.
attachment and then.
Yes, little bit under your hand there, in the center, right there.
Right here.
Yeah, the fine
Okay.
print.
Yes.
132. USD. Okay, get motion.
Okay, and this is an increase in expenditures of 368,088,820,
Right.
but that 100,000 is grant money.
Yes, that 100,000 is grant money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would entertain a motion to approve this, and that was Mr. Taylor.
Second.
Is there a second? Ms. Ross? Is there any more discussion? Okay, all in favor say aye. Opposed?
That's all you need me, Mr. Chairman, I need excused.
I have a feeling I know where you're going.
Yeah.
I'll be there shortly.
Okay, all right, thank you all. Thank you.
Justin, there are a few more things that you brought up.
Yeah. I have 3 more amendments.
Okay.
Excuse me. The first one is a general fund amendment for the Animal Control and Adoption Center. Health and Welfare voted to to request the appropriation of $20,658.50 of the donated money that the animal shelter received last year. $2,000 is to fix the cages that they have. $9,485.50 is for a van that they found.
Did they get them one?
Yeah, they found one here in town, local, that checks out. It's got a decent warranty with it, and is in the guidelines of, what we had to have for purchasing used equipment.
And there was a question on that originally, but it
Yeah,
ended up being
but since it's
a heavier duty van.
Yeah, since it's a heavier duty truck or van, it was in the range. And then they've got $9,173 to purchase new cages to replace some of the ones that are old and rusty and unable to be cleaned anymore. And then all that money would be coming out of that. I think it was about between $30,000 and $34,000 they received last year.
Right.
I don't have that number. So.
Okay, I entertain a motion to approve this.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Ross, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second from Commissioner England. And any more discussion on that? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Passes unanimously.
The next one is budget amendment for general fund to accept, a grant of,
20,000.
hmm?
It's actually 20,000.
Is it 20?
For the back thing, I checked on it again.
Okay,
So
so,
originally it was 15, but it's
Um,
20.
okay, so what I passed out had 15 on it, but it'll be, the grant is for 20. So, and that's, but it's straight pass-through money, from, is it State Department of Health?
It's Department of Health, it's a Healthier Active Built Environment grant that'll do bike racks around the county. So
Oh.
Main Street and I wrote the grant, and so we were awarded it. The county's a grantee, so it'll have to be come through our accounts, because that's the way the state wanted it. It's a partnership with the Department of Health and with Main Street and the city of McMinnville and Warren County in order to do this. So Public Works will be helping put the bike racks up.
So it's just a pass-through.
So this just passed through.
Okay.
You're talking about where somebody, they can stick their bikes in and it'll hold it. I got you. Okay.
I make the motion to accept amendment GFFY 1920-3.
Okay.
Second that motion.
Any other discussion on that before we vote? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. Okay, Justin, this one's a little more complicated.
A little more, yeah, it's a little bigger.
Talk a little slower.
All right. This is an amendment for the debt service fund to establish lines for new debt that's been issued since the budget was passed. So that would be the 2019 C bonds, which we expect to receive by the end of the week, and the capital outlay note that was,
Guarantee for the SDL.
yeah. That's part of from the SDA, through Caney Fork, which George Cox was just talking about. As well as to, and then to, set up the contributions from both the county and the schools, for the ESG project.
This is for the ESG project?
Yes.
As well as establishing some new line items
Yes.
for this.
Yeah, it's the capital outlay note for the schools ESG, and then the bonds for the county's ESG, as well as the establishment of the contributions for the county and the school system be making to offset those pieces of debt.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion to approve this.
Motion?
Mr. Savage, Ms. Ross. Okay, any discussion on this?
Who's second?
Christie.
All right.
Okay, no discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously. Okay, Justin, I think that's all you've got. That's all I've got. Executive Haley, you got anything to add to the meeting?
No, we did receive that Three-Star grant money, so Mr. Cotton and I will be working on doing an amendment transfer to set up a line item to accept that $40,000 for the inmate programs for the Snap-on tools
Good.
licensure. So we got that $40,000 grant. So we'll be doing that probably at our next meeting.
And Justin, we discussed we had to do some ambulance repair, but it looks like we're pretty good in there, in that fund. We just gotta
Yeah.
watch what we're doing.
Yeah.
But we're still okay as far
Yeah,
as
we're-
balance goes.
Yep, we're still in budget. We're still in
Okay.
budget right now, and Preston's really good about managing his funds. So if and when some other repairs come up, he should be well within his ability to pay for them.
Okay.
Where we at on our ambulance, Preston?
The motor is supposed to be here, I talked to him yesterday morning, and it was supposed to be delivered either this afternoon or tomorrow.
They didn't got the other one pulled?
Justin, you think it'd be, I'm sorry, Preston, you think it'll be back in service by
He's told
next
me
week?
Monday at the latest. He's
Okay.
hoping to have it back on the road. They're hoping to be through with it this week.
Good. Which, we're not in an emergency situation now, but we could be if we had another ambulance go to, so,
We were there Friday night.
we're
Had a
really,
truck break down on us in Murfreesboro, water
Okay.
dumped one out, and broke a few other little admin things, the serpentine belt.
right,
So it had to be towed, and we were down to no backups. We had 5 trucks running, that was it.
right.
But we got it back on the road. They actually, I'm sorry, it broke down Saturday night. But they got it fixed. They actually worked on it Sunday morning and got it back on the road Sunday. So we're back with 2 backup trucks now.
Always has to be on the weekend. Okay, well, thank you, Preston. If there's no other business, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Mr.
I'll
Ross,
second it.
second from Commissioner England. All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much.